What percentage of passengers are picking Waymo in the Uber app? I think there was a study done on this. So this is from October 10th, 2024. It says half of Uber's riders say no self-driving cars, highlighting trust issues. So to me, right, this title can literally swing any way. They're saying half of the people don't want to do self-driving cars. Well, on the other hand, half of the people want to take self-driving cars. And I assume unless something crazy happens, this ratio will only skew. It says Uber reports that half its riders, and this is from Uber. So take that with what you want. I've personally read things from Uber that are intentionally misleading, and where else am I going to get any information from? So take this with a grain of salt if you want. Or consider it if you want. It's up to you. Uber reports that half its riders in areas where it offers autonomous rides say no thank you to the offer. It highlights trust issues with self-driving technologies. Uber was an early player in self-driving vehicles. It makes sense that the technology stands to disrupt its business more than any other. However, its own effort didn't go well. This is about the woman who killed the pedestrian on the bike years ago. Now Uber works with other companies like Waymo to deploy autonomous vehicles into its fleet into some markets. A new interview with Bloomberg, Uber Dara Khosrowshahi says that only about half the riders agree to be driven. The most important factor is, can we make this technology safe? Can we build trust for riders? For example, in markets where we offer autonomous, half of our riders say no thank you. Like, it's so wild how this is being phrased. Like, oh man, only half of the people in this entire market are saying yes or no to self-driving cars. That's bigger than I thought it would be, right? If you live in a city, no self-driving cars, Uber comes, well, Waymo comes, and now 50% of the people that would have gotten into your car are now saying that they want to get into a self-driving car. Is that not a big drop in business? Am I insane here? Am I insane for thinking that that's nothing? I can shrug that off and keep making the same amount of money I was making before they came to my city? Like I feel like I'm crazy. I feel like having this stance is like the absurd stance to take. Tristan, self-driving cars, they're not gonna have an effect on my income. That's never gonna happen. I feel like, I don't know. I feel crazy. I don't know how else to explain it. I feel gaslit. Maybe it's because I'm doing my best to research this stuff. I'm doing my best to pay attention. And so if I talk to someone who's not aware of this information, they don't have the information I have, and therefore they're not going to agree with me. And maybe that's it. You know what? I'm going to have to, in real time, in 4K, you guys have watched me figure out why I feel like I'm crazy. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. I don't like thinking that. It makes me feel like an elitist. Like, oh, Tristan, you think you're so smart. I don't think I'm smart. But I do understand and accept that people are busy. Not everyone is researching as much as I research certain things. And I like knowing these things. So I don't think that makes me smarter than someone else. But it's within my interests. And so maybe I'm a little more informed on some of these things than some people are. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think it is, because it's driving me insane. It's driving me insane that I can read these things and people are like not worried, not concerned, right? And I'm not gonna say tomorrow is a concern unless you're in Miami or Austin.